Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen because I just had to re-go live on Twitch Studio, and it shows me live already on Twitch. So I'm going to give it a second and make sure nothing crashes. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this VOD. Load game. Fuck, we got to redo it. I knew I needed to save. Son of a bitch. This is why we were quick saving, because this game was crashing on us for some reason. Alright, come on. Alright, we're gonna hope that we redo it the same exact way. Here we go. Grab this. We do physical instrument, save and close. We drank. Oh, this is annoying. So annoying, especially because we hit everything too. Okay, continue. No ice cream, take it. Boom, boom. Sorry everyone, we're flying through this because we already did it and the game just crashed on us. So let's do a quick save since we got that. Long story short, if you missed this, we'd grab the filament by leveling up physical instrument and getting drunk. And we now need to equip flashlight. There we go. We go here.
Tiles on the cube
remove this. Insert the offsite. Press play. Bada boom. Password.
What maybe?
Password. She got it. Ka-ching. That's all for now.
Tiles on the cube.
Print.
It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure.
Read the printout. And what happened? And hope we hit. And we do. The dot. Yep. Tear it off. Leave. Quick save. Those were our only checks. So that's the good news. We hit both the checks again. So let me grab this. Good. Oh man, that's annoying. Then we go here. Oop, sorry. We go map. We travel to the church. Quick save. Come on. Talk to our girl.
Yes, what is it?
Here
Yes?
you go. Is this what you're looking for? Show it to her.
That's the...
In his defense, it was simply like...
Okay, but still.
Oh, shit.
Thanks. What?
She has not seen
Oh, God. Okay. Son of a bitch. We forgot to grab the copy. Haste makes waste. Am I right? Flying through this a little too fast. There we go. Go here. We didn't forget this last time. Okay.
Tiles on the cube.
Remove the offsite component.
Out of its
Leave. Let us out, please. Go down here. Run this way. And... Good. Good. Quick save. Map. Church. Very good. And guess what? We're going to quick save again. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Talk to her.
What is it? Yes?
About the offsite copy.
Thanks.
Here you go. What's
Now
going to
I'm going
happen?
to print it out to see what's left of it. A speck of white.
What do you mean? Yes.
the
She
paper
does.
gets soaked in ink.
Now
So
what?
Here.
Yep.
I found it. Hold on.
Same spot. Say this.
Literally.
Done. I've got got it.
You did it.
She's
Then
been
we say congrats.
time for
So where is it?
You think you can help me again? I
Sure.
need you to go move those water bolts. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions.
Third bowl,
Move the
2
third
to
bowl
the
2
left.
centimeters
Fourth
to the
bowl,
left,
5 to the
and
right.
fourth bowl, thanks.
Leave. Third bowl, 2 to the left.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside
Okay.
this wall. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Move the third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Okay, fourth bowl from the left, 5 centimeters
Some
to the
water
right.
spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across
Nice.
the board. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This
Leave. And I gotta check on the cats again. 1 second, chat. Sorry that they are acting up, but if you've watched the stream before, it's nothing new. Am I right? Okay, someone was grumpy. Someone, little Miss Bella, just wanted to be fed. So, real quick bit of housekeeping. It looks like the session has restarted on both Twitch and Twitch Studio. They've like lined up. So, after this, I'll check out the VOD, see what the fuck was going on there, and either just completely not load it because it was corrupted, or load that and this one. So let's continue here. We got our lady to talk to. What's up, Suna?
Yes. What is it?
I moved them. What's
Great.
next?
Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Okay, let's get this
Yeah.
party started.
Let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Shit. Spoopty. Spoopty scary. Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it
I
going to
don't
be
know.
silence?
That's what I'm scared of. I don't know.
Oh,
It
God.
could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
You're overthinking this.
Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
All right. She presses
The
unmute.
lieutenant takes and then nothing happens. As Sona, Loken, and Kilda presses unmute
Nice.
on their keyboard. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear
She
anything?
doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones, still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened?
No.
Did you find it? She says no.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what's around. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Figure out why she couldn't hear anything.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Okay, so it's a perception check. Clothes. Perception. I guess I've got all my perception stuff on. Weird. Which is just the boots. Is that it? Really? I've got nothing else for perception? Yeah. So be it. Okay. Alright, yeah. Items, whatever, man. Tools. Okay. We can do the speed. Which is gonna hurt my morale. But whatever.
Yes, what is it?
58. Here we go. Fingers crossed.
All you hear is your own breathing,
Ugh.
heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man, but there's something else. There has to be something big, something unexpected, something ghosts. Speak to me. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
No. I'm not sure. There seems to be something there, but I couldn't make it out.
Yeah. No, I don't think...
The lieutenant looks down at the floor. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Okay. Right. I'll leave you to work. And quick save. Ooh, what's this? Prayer book has been left in the open. Okay. Let's go talk to our friends here. Come on. Oh man, I am getting so annoyed by not being able to just walk out of doors.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored and to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it
The
feel?
melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
Where's
near.
Ruby?
Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum, that's all.
What's in the
More
west?
winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey, the
And beyond
waters turn
that?
black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain
what is
below
there?
the old mines. L'Océan Municipal. Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways. Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deep. After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, 2
Weird.
kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that the mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of... Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything.
Alright, where's the snow?
Petit Rat return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces, and on the weather-worn shacks, where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow,
What's
the
in the
canal
east?
crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district, the police forgot.
Yeah.
Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over a fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building, clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building amidst ruins. What's in the
The
north?
abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Leset's The other six sisters, a serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets.
And on the islets.
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery. Long since further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids. With
and on the other side of the
there's
islet.
Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before the curtain.
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready.
What's
the
the
raised
south?
motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the moat was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine.
Okay.
The pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among
And
a
further
line
south.
of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel are
Okay.
around you. The snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
It was home. I
The
want more.
stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae. Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine. And also, all of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are
What's it
lights.
looking for?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the
Okay,
south,
what's below me?
layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers.
Tell me a secret of the
Someone
sands.
stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Okay,
should
finish
keep
the
moving.
thought.
Who knows when the snow will let up?
All right. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I know. All right, let's go hit these kids, huh? And by hit these kids, I mean talk to these children, not slap them in the face or anything. Let's talk with Andre. Quick save.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Church.
Yes? What's the deal?
I made progress. There's a
What
hitch.
kind of a hitch?
She's trying to catch an anomaly using a microphone, but you can't hear audio coming
An
through.
audio shortfall, you say? Guess what? We got speakers with massive loud.
They've got one speaker. One. Uno.
I think we found a
We've got some
solution.
serious range on this baby. It'll blast her shoes off. Believe me.
Logic. That's it for now. Okay, I think I gotta talk to them. So that's a logic check. Do I have any logic clothes to put on? Logic, my hat. Logic. Logic.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
And you would need a cigarette, so let's do it. Let's do it. We're flush with healing, so that's why I'm being crazy. Okay, quick save.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
The number
Hey!
of things don't add up.
Let's take a look.
How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, now
The
gather
young
around.
speed freak puts down the one with the large head. Seems very enthusiastic. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when and where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the Shadow Sea now, but before that, I have reason to believe I was a police
But you
detective.
still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to uniform. I was good enough for this job to be rewarded. I could have been a captain,
What
imagine
happened?
that. Disco, life tore me new happen, asshole. Disco
I'm
happened.
trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast. Shut it. What? I have. I've said that.
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective
The
left in
young
me.
speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Soon as said you've been lying about your plans, your answer was very unconvincing. This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of lab equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even...
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where's his friend? Did he lose his friend? You have no headphones. One in the cell needed headphones to spin tape. The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lamp. Where's... yeah.
What do you know about spinning tape?
Where's his
what
friend?
do you mean friend?
The other
It's a
speaker.
one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
And the distilled water.
Cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer?
Do you need me to do this? Soon as said you've been lying. Your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here. That's...
Okay.
Come on, that's... I meant to
Preposterous.
say, not true.
So what are we going to do
What do
with
you
you?
mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
You tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want and I'll do what I want.
Really?
Of course not really. I'm a cop. Now tell me what's going on immediately.
Or else?
Not calling back up and hauling you off to... not calling back up and da-da-da. Haven't you heard? I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river. I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East... Because we are! We just got to turn it into a speed, you know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty.
They're not really
No,
spooky.
man, they're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking. But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all. So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
Pack up and report to precinct. Get lost. I don't want to see you again. No speed lab, just a club. I wouldn't work without the lab. Yeah.
Yeah! I knew it. It's impossible now. No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for anodic music with the speed lab. Now it is a fighting
What's that about a
chance.
fish?
There needs to be a club for anodic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true.
Victory for the
This will
light.
be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shot row of falling houses. And so is Rue de Saint-Jérôme and all the houses on Main Road.
Wait, does anyone feel that? Nothing. Let's call this incident crime prevention by my eye on you.
We'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but, I swear to God. From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Talk about
Yes?
the church.
What's the deal?
Something else. Never
Do let
mind.
us know if something changes in the church. He's a quiet man. Mostly, yes.
Okay, we're good. That's it for now. So, did I finish?
Huh? I see you. Nah, you heard me.
Alright, leave. Talk to Egghead.
Close. True, hard, full, car, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's the.
Alright. Talk to you. And we got 13 minutes.
Again.
Your associates tried. Let's ask this.
No,
Just no.
it's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Considering what we're trying to do here, this doesn't look like a good sign.
Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance club, and thus also help turn.
Alright, tell her that we know about the drug plan.
For what it's worth.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
Should have tried harder.
I
It's no
know.
joke.
I should have been able to control them. May I ask? What did you tell them?
Do it. Excuse me. Do what you will with your dance club plans, just no drug labs,
Thank
please.
you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
And that's it for now. Okay. Quick save it. And we're not doing the wraparound yet. 9 minutes till we can get our gun. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Back into the church. Talk to her and try to do the logic check. It's not logic, is it?
Yes, what is it?
Perception. Right. Clothes. Did I take it off? Whoops. That was a negative one, but no, we got our perception shoes on. Nothing negative here. Alright, let's go for it.
Yes, what is it?
Hit!
Everything
Nice.
disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny and then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if we just need a better sound
Better
system?
sound system? Alright, but where?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble.
They should really allocate some renovation funds. to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing
They could
Make
help
You
with
Mean
the
the Speed
speakers.
Freaks. Of course. The Speed Freaks. They have a fantastic
They would if you wouldn't mind them
sound.
moving
I
in
guess
with you.
I could live through a week or two of peaceful.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Alright, I'll go talk to
Let
them.
me know how it goes. Thanks.
Okay. Sick. So they gotta move in, report back to them. We do our quick save. Oh yeah, things are coming to a head. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go report back to them. Let me out. Then I'm going to the boardwalk. Alright, Andre, my man.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yes? What's the
Good
deal?
news.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
Share the
That's
space.
fine. We can and you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Yeah.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later.
Alright. Nice. Now here's what we do. We quick save. We see if they're in there. And we go onto the boardwalk to get our gun. Big dubs, chat. Big fucking dubs. Yeah. This is great. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we'll get back into it. All right. Let's do a quick check-in. We'll start with Suna.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going?
What? What did you say?
How's the project?
I can't hear you. The music is... Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Okay, why not?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. Egg! Hey!
Why didn't you ask him?
Listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekukata.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Can you help me contact?
It's true. The drug fiends have made themselves quite...
This project is immensely important to her.
If you're desperate for
Okay.
collaborators now...
I'll let you work in peace. So we quick save.
Be close. True, hard, full, cut.
Say nothing. Still say nothing. All right. Damn it. Say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing.
Coherent.
Still say nothing.
All right. Yeah.
He furrows it.
Hardcore. Ah! Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the
No,
question?
but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The
Hey,
skin
let's
on your
go.
back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably
Egg, can you
is-
please route
It could be even more.
the signal through your speakers?
Mega. Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The
Oh no, we're going to...
I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Oh, here we go.
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec for a special scheduled event.
Okay.
The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
I finished the egg puzzle. Nice. Look at this. Okay. And then it's just these guys. Let's fucking go. How do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back the first page of the second chapter.
Could it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you.
Alright. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only... Oh,
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hard.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be
Yeah.
both.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
culture cop!
You almost think he's going to put his hand down. But
I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
I thought the question is, what is the question?
This is the answer. What? Guys, there's something happening in his head. Oh,
Think harder.
yeah.
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
It fails
I know.
me.
So does mine.
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
It's more likely to hinder us. Nothing, me being the police isn't going to help.
Yeah.
Physical instrument. Are you a thought reader?
Nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
He's not a communist.
He's not a
It's just
communist.
something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the palace.
Yeah, with the rebel yell.
Does that mean you're a
Don't be a
thought
lunatic.
reader?
Of course he is. Jermaine here just yells random.
Yeah.
Unless you were thinking Revershaw imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. That's fucked
Yeah.
up, man. Lying like that. And a cop too.
Why aren't you
I
a
could be
communist?
If you want.
Please don't turn him in.
Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
The future needs your help.
Aye.
Tell me something else.
Communism rules the nation.
Right on.
Here comes the sun.
I swear you feel the bright future of the working classes reflected of Jermaine Egghead's giant smile and right onto your face. Revolution makes your toes curl in
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark hardcore. Basically, yes, it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love. Love. In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. I've never loved someone like you.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating into your neck. Feels good. Like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your...
Alright, let's go for this.
No,
We failed.
that would be silly.
Ugh.
Your body isn't...
Goodbye. Alright, 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Task. We got a lot of them in here. Visit the nightclub after they moved in. Sync signs with Noid and talk to Asel. Help Suna. So let's go with Suna now.
Yes, what is it?
You can unmute
Okay,
your
but-
speakers.
Think you can ask him to turn the volume?
Maximum! Maximum is the...
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way!
see? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the
Because
volume?
I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an...
Can't turn down the hardcore!
It's stuck on
Of
maximum.
course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the...
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Hold on for a moment.
What?
Never mind. Let's do this. I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
Complete silence.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver
Oh,
is in the
shit.
silence. A low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it's out there now. In the wood, it will devour everything. Floorboards,
Jeez.
the glass.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in his voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. The slate rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the
Getting
chorus.
louder.
Noise
In
freaking
the
out.
basins, the water looks like it's
Hosiana, mother of Mega.
Something else. His voice is
in
growing
his
faint.
mind. A tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing into. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
It was in me at
The
first.
beauty and the beat. The future of dance.
No, Egg! It's the window!
Glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from sound. It almost looks as if she's
In
alive.
the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
She looks up, a screech fills the air, a scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and all
Cracks
around
appear
you.
on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillar.
Come down to earth.
Below it, all the base grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on
Shit.
metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent. It's shaking the building's foundation.
The floor
A
twists.
great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. It's beautiful.
Beautiful car. Beautiful la-
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck. I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the
Oh,
midst
shit.
now, building into a positive. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door.
Egghead,
And
it's in the
then
desk.
It stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egg.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the
Kim,
start.
what did you
It was
hear?
very
Did you
hard
hear
not
that?
to. I think you're right. There is something going on.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything
it was
like that.
mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a way. I have no idea. I've never even heard of.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write
Our
Sulislaw.
lead designer, and maybe some of the producers too, and some of the writers. If
That it wasn't her fault.
they need to hear about this, don't worry. I won't send the recording, although I doubt they have.
Okay,
a
what
speaker.
happens now?
Stay
You know?
here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurement.
I want you to know that's totally...
I don't care, but thank you.
That's the best she can manage for Andre.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind
Nice.
of preliminary explanation.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass.
Some tiny hard thing lets go. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
Form a theory.
You don't have to. You already have. A a long time ago. These
How?
thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend, and a woman. She was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking.
It's the origin point of the Pale. The swallow, it's how it starts,
But-
it's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the...
That comforts her.
We're 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave. Then
It's only an
back
effect,
at
a
you.
transition between the world and
Then
that.
what?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing.
It's less than nothing, the final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this never
Then
was.
the Pale is... But the
gradient.
gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not. I
It
understand.
will be.
A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes.
This is one of
According
those
to this,
places.
How long?
Until it starts swallowing. It's already started, starting
And
with sound.
information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's born in a church? And also,
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them up. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm
Knows how to think this.
It didn't form in a church, the church formed around it. All the failed businesses. All the failed
you think
businesses.
the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part.
Even the revolution was defeated here. There's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
It's better they don't know.
I told them. But no, normal office buildings are bourgeois.
It didn't
Of
form in a
course.
church, the church formed
A
around
pine
it.
wood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers. I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7.
Mhm.
Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
I'm
And
not
I
sure
know
I'm
because I've had the
police
thought
officer.
before.
I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a...
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess.
Okay.
One that's going...
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team.
Man, you will search...
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. I wouldn't go
Yeah.
so far as to...
Club's the only thing keeping us together.
Once the light is on in the...
Thank you, Whitehead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
The creepy woman!
Yeah.
We were wondering about that when we worked there. But I had... It must be anthroponetic crosstalk. The one you get in radios and long-distance calls.
Okay.
Now it makes sense, with the pale right...
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
It's
Entrepreneuric
quite common,
crosstalk.
actually. When the signal gets routed through Pale, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
Thanks for
Anytime.
explaining it.
You're
Can you do
asking
this?
Circuit bend onto a coalition radio frequencies. You want to know is it possible? Probably. But is it a good idea? The main difficulty will be finding an antenna powerful enough to reach those frequencies.
She's not joking. Even the RCM has to receive special approval from the coalition to access that kind of equipment.
Could the tower at Land's End work?
I highly doubt it. That tower is barely able to transmit shortwave signals across the bay. To generate megalo frequencies,
She has an idea, though.
I don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the antenna ourselves.
Can we get one from
Not the
someplace
sort of
else?
antenna we require. The coalition has a near monopoly on megalo frequency radio equipment. We need metal, a lot of it. The taller the structure, the better. Something that is both prominent and easily accessible. If it's near a power source...
Okay. So a conceptualization check. What do we got for a concept? Wow-lization. There's one. That it? I think so. Make sure we got no negatives. Okay.
Yes,
My lady.
What is it?
Here we oh, whoa. Wait a minute. You madman, quick save.
Yes, what is it?
Conceptualization.
That's easy.
Ah!
Antennas are basically just tool thing.
No, we could not. This church is made
Alright.
of wood.
I'll let you work in peace. Alright, so I think we're gonna run over and do the gun task. Yeah, do the gun task. Then we come back and talk to all these people. Yeah, hell yeah. Good stuff, chat. Alright, grant me 1 minute. Check in on the cats, and I'll be right back. Very good. Very good. I think we're really getting towards... Well, I keep saying it, so I'm going to stop saying it. Cool. Come on, Kim. Oh, what was this? Here we go. This door never cooperates with me. Thank you. All right, boardwalk. Who the fuck is this?
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back.
This lady's crazy.
Light show reveals a gun in her
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Oh shit.
Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Raise your
Man
hands.
appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground!
Man, we just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra.
In her mind, cavity search is happening.
This lady's crazy.
As long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very...
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Blow her away, Lieutenant.
You're making it worse, officer.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
Please identify yourself.
Goddamn police shitbag. Have the...
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine, magnesium, Duramine, maybe even speed. My God, she has speed on her.
You want drugs?
Restricted access. 2 kilos missing.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
You're not the police. We are the police.
Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Baby, you know who I am. Everybody knows. Yeah.
No. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now.
Weird.
It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
We really are the cops. Look. Take out your badge and show her.
License and registration, license and registration. Come in, dispatch. Sector, as in.
She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
Deal with this
We
later.
can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing firearm at us. Your firearm. You
All right,
need
here we
to
go.
solve this.
She's frantic,
We failed.
confused, teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. Host Almighty, don't count on that. You saw the Bino Cloud can't shoot for shit.
No, I know myself. I'm gonna fail. I'm going for it.
Suicide by cop. Split second decision. Let's go.
God, I almost blew her head off.
Jeez.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons.
Woo!
Bullets.
That was close.
This isn't police gun. Always had bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun right now. This might be your own.
Grab the gun.
Ever cares anymore? Why would they cheat me like?
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down.
Whew.
She's all out of jolt.
Oh, well. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Okay.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
But why was she like this in the
Honestly,
first
I
place?
don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness. Yeah,
Okay.
looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now.
The
Gently touch her
scratched
shoulder.
skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Should we
I
just
don't
arrest
think
her?
there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, we could
Okay.
let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers.
I was
to-
really hoping I can give her
They
one of
might
those
even know
station
her
call
family.
slips.
That would just be a waste of paper. I mean, look at her. She's not going to respond to a station slip.
Yeah.
Then we can
We'll
ask
go to
him
Harding.
once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out.
Please. Leave the radio on.
Reflex to what?
Hmm.
Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe.
Okay, let's do a quick save. Hey, we got our gun. Hardy and the pigs. It should be down here. Find your gun, right? Ah. Kim, and we can do a new egghead check. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with this.
The woman stands is one of those things. There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them.
Pick up
She
the hat.
doesn't even flinch as you reach out.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
It's
The
yours.
RCMs. Shake your
The
shoulder.
old woman doesn't react to
Confiscate the
take
narcotics.
file of Parolidon. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them.
You're taking those.
Listen to him, for once.
Confiscating. Fine, you take them then.
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you.
He's grateful you did this.
And leave for B. Nice. Quick save. Let's check out our new clothes. Authority. Okay. Great. Great. So we can do Hardy and the Pigs. Find Ruby and go back in to talk to those people. Okay. So we're gonna do Hardy and the Pigs. If they're still there. We go here. Oop, we go here. We go map. We travel. Oh, what is this thought?
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That ruby of yours. Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia.
What do you
Anything
mean?
strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
The bullet didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast. The footprints, so far no one has heard the
Notice how
shot.
this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it.
It could have come from the coast.
It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind. No, they didn't.
I'm
That's
done thinking
right.
about this.
Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that. Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just...
Yeah. I don't think we need to harass her. She's not on the roof anyway. Yep, Hardy Boys are gone. So much for that. Quick save. I'm going to be doing that so much today. Go to the church. See if they're still in here. Yep, good stuff. Let's start talking with him.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 ecstatic vibrations? Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't build a club.
An underground place with no name? Sounds...
We're not going with anything the Crabman.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky.
Let's ask Estelle.
How about something simple?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
The
Noid?
amnesia.
The amnesia.
Like
Okay.
I can't remember the name.
It's not amnesia, guys. The
What,
name.
Andre?
Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be...
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
An egghead.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Hardcore!
Hardcore
No,
to the mega.
It has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. You have? Well, what's the name?
No Truce with the Furies, Revachol West, Disco
Like
Elysium.
that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium, isn't it wacky?
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
And short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Nice.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
I love
You
that
should
dance.
go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It
Start
feels
tapping.
good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that
I'm dancing.
It doesn't look cool or modern. It
that
looks kind of
soft
lame.
chord gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should
Yes,
talk about
my
your
man.
dancing.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express audio waves thump against your ribcage? The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but there's a noticeable lack of something.
What's
It's
with
to
the hair?
express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair.
Before
I
it
wanna
leaves
show
me.
my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are
Not
you?
20.
Is
Of
it
course
important?
it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
That's all for now. I'll dance. What do I have to lose?
You
Some
close your
morale.
eyes and dream of the shapes your body
Oh
should
my God,
form
we
to
almost
bring
nailed
the
it.
strange music into life. For now,
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and true salvation.
That's it for now. Alright. The cell?
She's whistling a melody. Her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds, but that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Lloyd is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the Sauna, the programmer. She's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers.
Can you tell me about your associates?
You helped us out. I can repay the favor.
Tell me about Suna.
She's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea.
What about Tiago?
The crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
He talks to Noid, what for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask. Who do you
about
want to
the
know
others?
about?
Andre.
He's a cool guy. Doesn't...
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place.
What has he organized?
But then again, there's nothing to organize. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On his mother's love.
Yes. Anyway, yes.
Is that your boyfriend?
Who do you want to know about? He's
Noid.
a full-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from full. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yes.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop.
What kind of mindset?
Hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's...
What is this pilgrimage you're
It's just
talking
something
about?
all Fullberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jab...
Why
I
wouldn't
don't
it be
know, man.
possible?
Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Yeah, let's hit her with this.
Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
If I make it out alive, I'll
I
do
hope
that.
you do.
Tell me
Who
about
do
the
you wanna know
others.
about?
What's the deal with
What do you
Egghead?
mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
He's the party boy.
What is a
Melodic
party
music
boy?
doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times.
You don't have to tell me rock's backward. I'm the future man I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock.
Okay. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze. Anyway.
Where's he from? How long has he
Actually,
been with you
I don't
guys?
know where he's from. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up,
Cool
Egg
City.
came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really are. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory you wish you'd been there.
Tell me about
Who do you want to know
others.
about?
Tell me about
Me?
yourself.
Again?
Yes, I forgot.
I
Tell me
told you,
about
I'm a
yourself.
silver bird. It means
does
I
it
don't
mean?
answer questions about myself.
What am I not
Alright.
saying?
There is.
You
Is
have to
there a law
answer
that would
me.
stop-
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you.
Alright,
Sure.
that's it for now. And we quick save. Let's sync with our boy, Noid.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us.
With wonder in his shop.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. You really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly cell using her contact mic. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the sire, the tent, 'twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Better than that
Okay.
tank.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and
Noid,
this place
what do you think
was
about the
deserted.
church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions are leftist. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the Innocentic system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
And dance music will
Anodic
supplant it.
dance music.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Only a little.
Cool.
It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just
there is a difference between narcotics and group
the
relations.
Yeah,
supercharged humanism that the innocentic system has been feeding us on giant city squares.
Forget it.
Jesus.
It would become an imbecilic discussion. You took
He does not feel left out. In fact, he probably just wanted to say hardcore.
How do you like the glasswork?
Fuck her giving me the evil eye. You defend her, law minion. She was a
Mellow man, mellow. No one's a mass murder on the floor.
Who isn't accused? Resettlement programs. I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Keep it.
The speed freak's eyes narrow.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
Wouldn't you say she was human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent.
I'm
or
surrounded
some
by love
shit
and
like
support
that.
all the time.
Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head.
Alright, I think I'm good with this.
What a strange choice of caustic. Overflowing with negative. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
It's a
Why
nice
do you
window.
keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn.
Let's talk about something else. What did Tiago tell you about the church?
Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the UB not like a literal sarcophagus.
What's it
Encasement,
for?
Confinement. I of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is like. This is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church.
Contain
I don't know.
what?
And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards.
No.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have... Anodic music will definitely contain... And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Suna's gonna
fail? It's the
fail?
trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance. Like a concentric ring spreading out. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot
You think there's any merit to it?
Around here. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Maybe
Alright, nothing
you
to
can
worry
figure
about.
Things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are sinking.
What's with the clothes?
hardcore.
That's it?
Just clothes.
I thought there would be more to it.
Style, you know, normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Okay. Why are you so suspicious?
People are esoteric people. We don't go around. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get us. It's short for paranoid.
May I ask why? What good is being
A
suspicious?
reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyze.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
And what are the most suspicious
I don't have a
things?
top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain.
Animals are
ourselves.
cute.
Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be.
Tell me
one.
more about the
Prefer not
left-right
to.
business.
Both ask the wrong question. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. They're combined. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Does this mean you're mentally
Mental
ill?
illness is a term that powers you to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness.
Well, that was
I merely
stimulating
think
when I
His
asked you about
eyes
something else.
flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would
life
that be
is
like?
true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, and return beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An ardent
Just like that. The speed freak is right in. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating a noise-based
Many
society.
non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true hardcore love.
You keep mentioning hardcore.
Thoughts from the spinal cord. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes
hardcore.
His friend shouts from behind the mix table with a smile surprise, surpassing your own in Wynette's total moon face. and eyes full of naive wonderment. That was vague. Dedication, something else, superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with...
Let's change the subject.
Sure thing.
Let's try it.
Dedicated.
Oh, we got it.
Unified.
Nice.
You'll have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities. Test your limits. Surpass them. This is for your posse. They got to keep it up. They got to move. You are the major might enforcer.
Hard people, hard republic, hard cell, hard party, hard riot, hard government, core membership, core secretary, core teaching, core fighters. Long live the world that gives shape to hardcore to complete itself. A true heir to DeLorean values. 3.5 centuries and the gift shall keep giving. I've got the money, I got the place, you got the figure, you got the face. Let's get together. We're jumping all over the world. I'm going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. I'm the law. I want to have fuck with you. You know it feels unfair. There's a party everywhere. I'm going to do the rhyme. Jumping all over the world. Alright, take care. Quick save. Nice. Hardy and the pigs. Ask about Ruby. Determine the shot. Take on responsibility. Go to the body. Let's go to the body. Let us go to the body. This fucking door. Well, here's the good news. We don't need to go into that door again. To my knowledge, we don't. So we're going to go to the body. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay. Got a wrap. You got this. Come on, man. Go, 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 go. See, there's no body.
There's some tear.
Leave. What the heck? Alright. So we're looking for Ruby. Oh, I wanted to talk to him and do my logic check. Do my logic check. Nothing. Clothes. Logic, logic, and the jacket. We have a logic jacket that we need to put on. Where are you? Logic jacket. Thank you. And a cigarette will help us. I didn't need to heal. Whatever.
Yes?
You pick over what's left of your front.
Oh my god, of course. Nothing. Leave. Quick save. We tried. Alright. So we got nothing up that way. Let's go back through here. Let's wrap around this here boardwalk. Search. We'll go to that after.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with the loop.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Okay, step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. And the coastal breeze rustle, felled electrical. How there's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know
Indeed,
this place?
Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin, gutted by looters. You felt it before, when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling.
Could Ruby be in there?
She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in...
Why single out this one building?
Here we go. Shivers.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do
talk
here?
To the wind, the city. Whatever you thought would happen did not. And now is trying to talk to the city something you've done before. Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for a prayer of sorts. To Revachol.
Alright, 1 second chat, because I think this is going to be monumental. So let me take care of one real quick thing. Okay, so chat, we got about an hour, and then I'm going to break for a while, and I might play again this afternoon. We'll have to see. So turn to the lieutenant. How do we find her?
I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our... And then there's the church.
Yep.
We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
Looking for Ruby Brighton mural that you think is important. Inspect it. I am.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, if we don't find her?
If we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you.
Alright, listen to the wind again.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure. Like that of a woman emptying her in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels.
What is happening?
Down there.
I think she's down there below this building.
Why?
Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells. We've looked everywhere else. The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe.
Okay, let's check our task. Take this on? Yeah, whatever. Determine where the shot came from. Okay. Look for Ruby. Climb the ladder or find another way into the fell building. Okay, we need to go down because I found a couple of yellow things. So let's start over here and then we go to that. A sewer? Okay. Well, that was fucking pointless. Go over this way.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the board. A building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions.
Ooh, come closer and look in.
Slowly begin to adjust to the darkness. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
At first, you can't make anything out in the darkness as your eyes adjust. You see some trash, crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts, some and nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe.
Can we get into the fell building through
Given
this
that
pipe?
this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not... However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around, and it's right here, a maintenance door.
Ah. Physical instrument. Here we go.
The metal
we got it.
Heavy, and the flaking rust hurts your palms. But together with
good work, shall we?
Ooh. Explore the passages below. Go in. It is getting late though, chat. Holy crap. Quick save. Nice. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. Overturned table. Collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can nearly... Whoa! No, we go back down. We're going to stay in the basement to start. Then we'll go up. I didn't know that that was a staircase. Last century. Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Old file folders, documents silvery with mold. Dusty panes of
This
glass.
isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
There are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass. Slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Oh, hold on 1 second, chat. I gotta check something. Nope. False alarm. Thought I heard a kitty cat noise. How'd they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes and human...
So
Old
it is.
cybernetics.
I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
So this is all that remains of failed
The rest of the
R&D.
building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the
These?
playback experiment?
No. These are old filament memories.
All you'll find here is pain.
Finish the thought. Okay. What is this? Ooh! A nice new jacket. Suggestion. Okay. And we got our gun. Equip this when times are most dire. What's this? A crevice in the wall. A revolutionary hat. Okay.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes.
Brush the dust off of
worth
it.
of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair matched. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grain sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertip.
Yes, I
Comrade
can see that.
Lazov.
Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
How
Half
long
a century.
ago?
This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communal. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's
We
going
have
on with
found
all
a lot
this
of them
stuff?
lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what
Maybe
it
I
is.
should move in
No
here,
one
seems
has guns.
cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with
Could
this
it be
case.
connected to the Mazov
Millions of
booths we
depictions of
found?
Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. You
Because someone
mean
has
like
stepped through
Ruby?
here recently.
No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of it.
Okay. Same slit window you saw. Cool. Alright, get out. How do I get out? There you go. Good. Never going back in that room. Jeez. Oh, footprints. Boot prints in the sand. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound. Oh, that's the way. There's something in the air and unnatural buzzing. Alright, I was supposed to hear that first. Find another way. This is exciting.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp.
Do you feel something?
What do you mean?
A pain,
I don't
strange
feel
tingling?
it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
You really don't feel anything?
But you're...
He trusts your gut feeling on this.
I saw them too,
Looks like
footprints.
you're a suspect. If she's in here,
What do
once
you
we
mean?
detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do?
Oh
We'll set in
shit.
motion events we have no...
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We found out Everett's plan to take the harbor. Maybe we should tell Joyce.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information like this.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield
We've checked the
something
buoy.
useful.
I want to hear her take on why it was
Okay.
empty before.
Why not? Whatever goes down might also affect her.
Not closely enough, you suspect. But still, good idea to visit.
How bad do you
Well,
think things could
we are
get?
not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, There's nothing you could have done.
What do you think is waiting for us there?
Cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have...
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't...
Or maybe not. Either way, once we...
Okay. Enter the cavern below when you're ready. Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. So Hardy, Race Enigma, Shot. Okay. I think we're good. Item gained. Concrete pipe. Oh, this is exciting. Composure and shivers. So let's take that staircase. I got 45 minutes, chat. Do we save it? Should we save the game? Come back here the next day? You know, sleep for the night, come back here the next day? After we talk to Hardy? The Hardy boys? What's this? A postcard. Can barely see out. Okay. It's up here. Stones fall. Okay. Check this out. Alright, and that's it, huh? Well, at least we explored up here. Can I go that way? No. So that's an item. Yeah, whatever. Don't really care. Come on, Kim. We're doing it. Sheesh! We got rats. We gotta go this way. Not to that way. This way.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear, it's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her word...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Damn.
I can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we...
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathway.
Cover your ears.
That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest?
Now, check.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Are you gonna kill me too?
I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your...
The explosion of static you're hearing, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equations. It's the Ulan frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Damn.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, at the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression.
Local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while.
Yeah, she has.
Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented.
Oh yeah, way beyond.
Will it stay like this forever?
Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few.
Have you experienced the compressor
I
yourself?
stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it.
Let's talk about the man who was
let's
killed.
not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
Could you turn it down so I
If
can
you've
ask
got
you something?
really important to say, you can...
Turn this.
Ooh.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She's carrying a 2-barrel front loader. Remain careful. Well,
Okay.
It doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt. Just keep.
Because we've got.
And you'll get through this.
Okay.
There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions.
How did you know we were
From
coming?
the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Hiding bullets under
So
floorboards.
you found my shack, huh?
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
You're desperate, aren't you?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale...
It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out.
Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No. He wouldn't have broken first.
When I threatened to arrest Claudia Broke, she told me everything.
Well, I guess I always knew she would, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess wasn't entirely off.
Titus
Yeah.
and his boys, man. They told us you were on the coast.
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was...
Well,
Yeah.
those guys liked me, I know it.
A dull despair.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? I'm not personal. I open them up. I do it by asking questions and have some for you. I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Yeah.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
Okay.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just
What
stumbled in
shit?
here.
I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to me.
Would you say Lily was a
I
likable
didn't like
person?
him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
There's nothing more personal
You think
what
I
we
was
had
envious
against
of
him.
his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me.
See her confident gaze. Her toned arms. Yeah.
You don't feel sympathy for Mercs.
Plenty
It's
of
hard
broken
work.
people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
You feel protective
yeah,
of the
sure.
Union.
And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a
She didn't hate him, okay?
I have other
listening.
questions. Do you have an alibi for when he was
I
shot?
was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
They say you left to take a really long leak.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They all can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
Hold on, no one takes a
Look,
15-minute
fuck
leak.
you, man. I might also...
She speaketh truth.
Our investigation has shown 15 minutes was just
Wow.
enough time.
Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low risk, no reward. Why?
There's some mysterious pinball machines in some pretty mysterious rooms.
Yeah, And probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
What kind of mysteries interest you then?
Not murder mysteries either, if that's...
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear that she's not...
Do you like elevators?
...on the matter any further.
The fuck do elevators have to do with anything?
Do you
not
or don't you?
particularly.
Why not?
Are you so...
That's a pretty good question, actually. She clearly doesn't know anything about the secret passage.
Not even
I'm not
quaint
really
old
into
Ricky
old
ones.
shit for old
God damn it!
Look, there's a secret
Don't know
way.
it, but also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a
And?
gun. Where'd you get it?
The gun store. Trigger
What gun
Happy
store?
Jacks. What did you think? That I want to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I see it's a front loader. Do you have another
Sure
gun
don't.
somewhere?
Breech loader?
No.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun.
A Noctway 80 front loader. Two-barreled. Not really what... Yeah.
Alright, something else. You
Evidence.
like Clausia
I
a lot?
considered her a good friend, yeah.
Is peeping one of your hobbies?
Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm
There's a
just
hole
not
in the
following
wall.
your insinuations, detective. Look, I'm not aware of any hole in Clausia's wall. And if I had been, I would have told her to get it sealed.
Okay, so you
That's
haven't
what
been
friends
watching
do.
Clausia.
Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks in. For the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
Are you a girl like
what
her?
the hell, man? Yeah, why not?
But you
I've got
wanted to be
worse.
more than just
Oh,
friends.
So that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to
That's
run
a
away
very
with her.
sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts who didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a...
The lieutenant watches her expectantly.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausia was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah...
Clausia only said they maybe kissed.
Clausia said you only kissed.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details for you to...
Seriously, just move on.
But I do want you to... Oh no!
Is that blood on the ground before you?
Yeah, really?
Okay,
she
then what
injected
happened?
me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendships. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem for her.
Clausia said you got very angry when she started seeing Lily.
Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
And despite everything, you helped her by
Yeah,
staging the lynching.
the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer. Go ahead.
There's other things.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Oh, you probably mean Clausia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with...
What's so great
It's
about her
very
antenna?
powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies.
Okay. So you're sure you didn't shoot the
Yes,
merc from the
I'm
roof?
Sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Did you leave any flowers for
No.
Clausia on the roof?
Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around.
But Clausia
I
was
never
mourning.
did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, so you
No,
didn't leave
I
May
did
Bells.
not.
You're running drugs.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too.
That really comes as a blow to her.
I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
You had a financial incentive to kill the
Man,
merc.
It's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left. I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious...
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're
Based
threatening
on
us
what
with
I've heard
it.
about you, you are serious.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's...
Yeah.
Alright, take a step back.
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the merc if it
How
wasn't
should
you?
I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any use...
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been studying
Okay.
this radio.
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long
What
time.
happened? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though she's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal. A leader with no...
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers. Like while she sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she also say hi to you?
Super. But I didn't think...
This woman has seen people OD. Glacia wasn't quite there yet.
Claudia said you knew something was wrong
No,
immediately.
I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Claudia said...
What?
Yeah.
No. Faking a...
Ooh.
She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but...
Yeah,
her idea.
In cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck. To fake lividity. Then...
She lied to you about that, too.
Showerhead? Resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her.
Do you think she killed
As
Lily
I keep
herself?
telling you cops, we didn't hear anything...
But even if this is true, weren't you worried with reaching my lead?
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way.
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has...
She doesn't want the
Fuck it.
guilt.
I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
If you didn't kill him, why
I saw
hide?
you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn...
That strange, distant fear is getting close now.
What do you mean?
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His...
Oh! There it is.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Son of a
spreading
bitch.
to your left arm. Very. Get it together, boy. There's no cop suffers.
Load game. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So we gotta do all that again. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to bed. Go across town and get some more heals. And redo that whole exchange. It's unfortunate that we kind of had the revelations all occur, but hey, this is what happens, man. Alright, so we go
It's
here.
getting cold.
Good night,
Good
Kim.
night, officer.
Son of a
An old
bitch.
mirror hangs on the wall. The bed is comforting.
Go to sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet,
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Yeah, just let
How
me
have
sleep.
things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people.
Okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad.
He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black is much, much worse than that.
I just want to
We're
sleep.
trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors
Okay.
are all just
The last
dream.
dream.
Will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant.
And the air will smell of
of
apricots.
hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front.
Everything is so okay.
It doesn't sound
Your
like it'll be
eyelids
okay.
flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Open your eyes. Alright, so we healed. We know we need to buy a ton of stuff. So unfortunate, chat, that we really kind of got into the meat of that questioning. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to quick save. Look for Ruby on the coast. We know where she is. Hardy and the pigs. So let's go to the map. Let's travel here. Let's try to do Hardy and the pigs. Good morning. Yeah, you just fucking teleported across the map with me.
The Copper-nado is back.
The Copper-nado.
What do you want?
We gotta tell him. Old catatonic lady.
What's that, Copper? You want us to...
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone.
Yep, it's the pigs.
Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some...
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She had some...
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer.
Nope, she didn't have anything on mine.
Well, whatever then.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone...
I don't remember. I was fucking...
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you
What's
with?
her real
Angela
name?
Plant. We always called her. Something.
Marianne, amigo.
Mariana,
Fuck
amigo.
you,
What the fuck? Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you. Have one for Auntie LaPlante.
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. She's good people.
Who was she?
Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then.
The children kept her together.
How'd she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, she...
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
More like who wouldn't. Cool uniforms, fast machines.
You are already signed up, Cerdo. This guy...
Nah, don't worry about it.
Where'd you get all her
I
cop
know.
gear?
She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night.
Station
She bought
41.
it, collected it.
A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? The balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head.
Thanks for the help.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of him mentally.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Yeah. I want to go over
Yeah.
a few things.
What?
Thanks for the review. I'm going to take off. All right. Cool. So here's what we do. We quick save. We check our list. We know where we need to go. So let's go buy our health stuff. And I think what's going to happen, chat, is I'm going to cut the stream early. And we're going to line up.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope
And
Saint Baptiste.
get some
okay,
of this.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better
Cool.
or something.
Leave. There. Now we should be okay. Man, I've died so many times in this game. Okay. Hit start. Nope. Hit X. Go to the map. Travel here. We're going to investigate everything. Where is it? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I am terrible at navigating this place. Go this way. Okay. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. 1. Hit all this. Go upstairs. Grab this. Come on. Take it. Oh boy. Weird stream today. First, we have a tough time getting started. Then we fucking die in the game. Gotta love it. Okay, look at this. Yep, feels... Come on, cool. Go on down. And I think the clothes we needed were pain threshold. So I'm gonna cheat and put them on. Pain threshold. Pain threshold. Yeah, that'll do. Go down. Yep. Okay.
This isn't just, yes, the
So it is.
Fly
The rest
through
of the building,
this.
these?
All you'll find here.
Finish that. Make sure this isn't a pain threshold suggestion. Okay. Go this way. Yeah, we know. There's a crevice. It's right there. Revolutionary hat. Okay. We
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this outside
peek
the
out.
window, the day is clear.
It's a
Could
great
this have
place to
been-
hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
I
And
can't see it.
no one could get a clear view.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment.
Ah. So Island and Land's End are the last two.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped years.
Yep.
Someone crouched.
Yes, I
Look,
can see that. We have
what's
found a lot of hyphases. I think the purpose of this,
maybe
I
I
won't
should
stand in
do,
the millions of
do.
depictions of, you mean like
Okay, let's go. Quick save. And I need to go. Come on! Come on! Grab this. Oh, we had this. Where are you? Yep. Unnatural buzzing. Yep. It's getting louder.
There it is again.
No, I don't feel it, but no.
He trusts you.
Looks like once we did.
He will keep calm.
I lived.
He just can't.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
personally. Well, if you can't,
I think
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or.
So, look for Ruby. Yes. Union and cryptozoology might end. That is fine. We have nothing left for that. Yep. Pipe, take this. This was a cool thing. Shivers and composure. Okay. Great. Now we quick save. And that's going to be it, chat. So I believe I will be online this afternoon, 2:30. And I think we're going to redo the Ruby interview because it went so wonderfully. And yeah, take it from there. So I can't promise we're going to be as slow going through it. The new information will absolutely, take at a slow pace. But it's going to be kind of quick. I'm going to read through it pretty quickly. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it as always. Hope that you guys enjoyed it, even though I died after what was arguably the most important part of the case. But this time it's not going to happen. We got a shitload of heals. As always, please hit that follow button if you're new here. I would appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. We'll be loading this video shortly to YouTube. I might have forgot the last one as well. So both of those will be on if they're not already there. And yeah, that's it. So more to come, hopefully very soon. And hopefully we really kind of get to the final stages of this game. Appreciate you hanging out, everyone. Have a great day.